And we are back with another episode of A Drink and a Chat.
Yes, welcome everyone. What do we have in store today?
Well, we got a lot. We actually tried to film this episode on Friday, but we had a lot of technical issues and we were not happy with the content. And because we are professionals.
It's Monday.
And we were like, let's do another podcast. Let's do another episode. So we're going to talk about the White Lotus finale.
Yes, because we just watched it and we got a lot to say.
Yeah.
And we will talk a little bit about music, because we always talk about music. But if you want to know everything, well, obviously there's going to be spoilers about the season finale of White Lotus. So just go and watch it and come back to us to a drink
and a chat. We are shooting on a Monday because, as we said, we had some tech issues, and actually today we are not drinking alcohol. We are promoting sobriety for once.
Yes, because during the week we are healthy people. We go to the gym, like we eat properly, and of course, like we are always with my protein milkshakes. And you know, I never try your
My
protein.
flavor, enjoy it. It's very nice. Peach tea.
Peach. I always do vanilla. I know it
nice,
really
huh?
tastes peach. Yeah,
It's like peach.
Peaches, like Ariana Grande. You know the Ariana Grande music video.
Oh.
She impersonates the character of Peaches.
But
So
I thought it was her life.
kind of, but it's like her alter ego. You know, it's like this woman.
I mean, out of all the names, you picked the name Peaches. It's like a stripper name.
Well, yeah. So we are
Peaches
drinking,
and cream.
we are drinking Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
Like.
Right.
So anyway, but we are not talking about her yet. Like we are just only enjoying her milkshake, and because we had this accident on Friday, and we decided to go back today and record it. And we got the last episode of White Lotus was last night. And I think it's better if we start with White Lotus, with all our thoughts. What do we think? I don't know what we're going to talk about, but what do you think? Like, are you happy?
I am happy. I think this season was a little bit slower than the other ones. And I don't know, I was not really feeling the Bali fantasy. You know,
From Thailand.
Yeah. Well, they were in Bali.
No, they're in Thailand.
Isn't Bali in Thailand?
No, that's Indonesia. I mean, I was there, living there. Actually, I have to say.
So they were not in Bali?
No, never.
Oh.
Oh my God, like, you know, I thought I was the only one bad on geography. No. Thailand. Tsunami.
I mean, it's because you've been, that's why you know. I bet you didn't know before.
Yeah, actually, because I wanted to honor, you must be thinking, oh, what is this cool outfit? Like, why is he on shorts? Well, I wanted to pay a tribute to White Lotus Thailand. So I was, actually this shirt I bought it in Bali, Indonesia.
Okay,
yeah,
clearly in the tourist market, not where the people from the White Lotus go.
It was in Zara, and it cost me, I think it was $45.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was expensive. But, you know, everywhere I go, people is like, you know, I like this shirt. It gives you authenticity, and I'm going for it.
So
I'm buying it.
People are into it.
No, yeah. A lot of people say, it's a very festival. You know, for Primavera Sound, I'm going to wear it, 100%.
Alright then, well, you give a little preview of your outfits.
And I'm going to be telling the same story to every person who asks me, oh, I bought it in Saravali. You know, it sounds very catchy, Saravali.
I can't wait to be present in all this conversation for the 100th time.
Anyway, let me ask you about, well, what have you been doing today? Because, you know,
I thought we were talking about...
well, before we
I
start,
thought we were talking about the White Lotus.
let's talk about another the white you. Because, well,
What are you gonna ask?
no, because, you know, for me and for a lot, probably like you, today's been just a normal Monday, but it hasn't been a Monday for him because he canceled me. He delayed the shooting of this episode because of what?
What can I say? I'm a diva. Well, you know why? I'm kind of like meeting a guy, like I'm seeing a guy. It's kind of more like, you know, sex. It's not anything deep. But it's nice.
But you've been watching, like, you've been seeing him like 2, 3, 4 times in 4 days. It's like lesbians, you know, like, are you moving together already?
Yeah, I wish if my house was free of people, I would move in. No, it's just been very good, you know. And he drives as a car, so I feel like Addison Rae.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like it's driving me around.
It's a sport car?
No, it's not nothing special. But you know, sometimes we gotta live in our delusion to be
Well,
to be
yeah.
happy in life.
Living there for so many years. Well, actually, where is he from?
Oh, what can I say?
No?
Because it's DL.
Well, maybe you don't even know the geography. No, it's DL. Like, DLR. No, you know, I know because you told me the meaning of DL.
What does it mean?
I have forgot. I mean, I know the general meaning, which is like it's still in the closet,
Yeah, down on the down low.
down low.
Yeah. Would you date somebody DL?
I don't think so. I think it will be very well. To be honest, my first boyfriend was DL, and I was DL as well. Where in my
You were just you were just not out of the closet. You are not DL.
so it's not the same.
Well, DL is a bit more straight acting.
Now the only difference is like you go grinder. That's it.
Sure.
Well, so if we cannot say the name of the country, well, do you think there's any possibility that White Lotus season 4 is gonna be in his country?
Maybe.
That would be a clue, eh? Yeah,
It can be. I can
yeah.
see it. I can see it.
Yeah, because is there any island in the country?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've been in a few of them. Yeah, because I like to travel to this country, to these islands, and that's all I'm gonna say. White Lotus, because I can feel your uncomfortableness.
You know, I'm a very private person.
Yes, yes, we all are. So, well, White Lotus happened, season finale, the one, well, a lot of people died. We told you guys, this is like...
Spoilers ahead.
Yeah.
So shut it off now if you haven't watched that.
Exactly. So, who died?
Chelsea.
Chelsea, I love her.
Yeah, she was my favorite probably.
Yeah, you know, I'm sad because there was a part of me that was thinking the whole season, like, oh, she's gonna be the one that is gonna move the season 4 to the next White Lotus resort. Obviously, no.
I mean, she's gonna be poor. Because if he died, where's she gonna get the money? To be in season 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't, you know, for me she was like fine for one season. I didn't need any more of her. But I'm sad that she died.
Yeah.
You know, it would have been cute if the final scene was just them kind of kissing and, you know, when he comes back and she sees him and she goes to hug him and
Yeah,
it was very sweet.
Yeah, because, you know, and we were watching it together and I told you, you know, it was so this happy closing when he says, Rick, the boyfriend says like, oh, to stick together is the plan. And then she understands, like, finally he really see the future with her. And I told you, like, oh, she's
gonna die.
Yeah, because for me it was the only one that was really deep into destiny, into things are forever. You know, the one that doesn't really was looking at death too much.
She had also a couple of sentences that were kind of foreshadowing. I mean, she was not the only one because, for example, like the mom, you know, I think all of them did. But I caught of her specifically. One of them, she says, when she's talking to the other girl on the yacht, the other girl is like, oh, don't marry somebody for love, because the girls that I know that marry for love, they end up broke and are broken or worse. And then Chelsea's like, what's worse?
Well,
Dying.
Yeah. And also she said that thing about, well, I don't know if it's just a coincidence, but there's this part that she said like, oh, bad things don't come in 2, they come in 3.
Yes.
And Rick is the one who dies, Chelsea dies, and it turns out that the person, the owner of the resort, it turns out that is the father, so 3 deaths, all regarding Rick.
Her. There you go. But yeah, I like this season. It was a little bit slower. You know, the 3 women were the best part.
Yeah, maybe I wasn't too happy about the end of them, like just going back home happy and glad that they know each other.
But you know, when you go on holiday, you have like a fight, and then always in the end, you kind of come together.
Yeah, maybe.
And you know, you grow up.
It takes longer.
You grow strong. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Well, maybe not for you. And I mean, also the star of the show was the mom.
Yeah, 100%.
Malarrazepam.
Tsunami. I cannot do any.
No, you're gonna do it.
I'm not even trying.
But yeah, I think the family was probably my favorite bunch, like group of people. I hated the staff. They were so boring. Like Lisa and the man over there who in the end shot somebody. Girl, go home.
They.
And she got so turned on after he shot somebody that she got with him.
Oh, yeah, I was not paying attention much, but yeah. So they had a happy ending. And who else? Well, actually, tell what you told me about the girl from Miami and the song, Zion and the woman.
What did I tell you?
Well, I'm gonna say the comment like if it was mine. Because the thing is, like, she accepted the $5 million.
Ah, I remember what you said. Yeah,
okay.
that in the end, she's kind of doing what Tanya did to her. You know, getting the money and leaving somebody who thought they were gonna start a business together.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's kind of like, now she got the money, she became the rich person.
And you know, like, it's kind of a lesson, like, when you get rich, you forget about your principles and...
You know what? I'm gonna get political again. Do you know what I say? It should be always a class war, not like a race war. You know, like how, you know, all the poor people fight, like, you know, black people are against LGBT, like, you know, there's a lot of like infighting between us because nobody wants to fight the class above us. You know, they you know, instead of like battling them.
We are
Oh, I'm hitting this.
battling us.
Yeah.
How much did you smoke? Because I don't even see the correlation with the topic, but I was trying to portray myself intellectually involved in the conversation.
What I meant is what we should be fighting is rich people because they are the ones creating all the issues, you know. But they, you know, rich people, they make, you know, like the Black Lives Matter, kind of like a scapegoat. They always, or like the immigrants or the trans people, they always blame them.
Well, actually, you know, we should
I will tell you when I'm not, when I haven't smoked before.
No, but actually, we can take this fight and fight Trump because you know, look what Trump is doing everywhere.
The tariffs.
Yeah, everywhere is with tariffs. I don't know what he's trying.
I don't know what is a tariff. Well, I kind of do.
No, a tariff is like
a tax.
Yes,
yeah.
It's a tax for you bringing your goods to my country or to export my goods. No, actually to send your goods to my country, so I'm gonna charge you. So he's trying to avoid the growth of China, Russia, and all these new rich countries. Well, this man is crazy, and apparently in terms of stocks and you know, like this, the New York, how do you call that?
The exchange.
Yeah, the exchange.
The money exchange.
Money exchange.
The change rate. The exchange rate.
The only exchange I know is the drag queen. Well, so apparently it's been like the
Wall Street.
Huh?
Wall Street.
Wall Street, yeah. So
the stock exchange in Wall Street.
Can you say it all?
The the stock exchange in Wall Street.
Yeah. Do you want to know what happened in the Wall Street unit?
You tell me. I am dying to know. Why are we talking about this?
Well, so for the last 30 years, like they haven't seen a drop so hard and so fast as it happened in the last 4 or 5 days. So please, some Trump, because you know he's gonna. Well, we cannot say that, no.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think YouTube is gonna.
No, okay,
There must have been like a little beep on top of this.
Well, so someone censored him, and that's
The way I'm censoring you.
Yes.
Like a big blip on him.
A censor to a censor.
Yes.
And that's it. So do you think White Lotus is gonna be next season in US with the tariffs? In Wall Street, it can be. No?
Yeah, in the exchange, in the stock exchange.
No, what do you think it can happen?
A lot of people are saying they want a winter location, kind of like on a ski resort. But I don't know. For me, you know, White Lotus is sexy.
Yeah,
it's summer. It's at the beach.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
bikinis. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's hot guys naked as soon as possible.
Exactly.
No, I don't see it. You know,
I mean, I can see it, but I don't know if I would like it.
no, yeah. For me, it will be a pre-no.
Yeah, but it also would be, you know, interesting because otherwise, if you always do the beach, it's always the same.
Well, but Thailand, they didn't give us any beach.
Yeah.
It's just a tsunami.
Yeah, true.
Can you do it?
Tsunami.
Tsunami. Who wanna live in Taiwan? So anyway, what else? What will be your country? You know, if you can choose season 4. Not Bali, because
Not Bali.
happened already.
No, for me, you know, something fun like the Caribbean.
Yeah, I was thinking Madagascar, but it's not Caribbean, but it's I know that. No, it's like Africa, South Africa, because I
Yeah.
wanted to go there. So.
But you know, I think if you do like Caribbean, it's like a fun vibe. It's like a lot of parties.
Or Oh, sorry, it was a lot of emotion. Maybe in Namibia or something like this with animals.
You're obsessed with Namibia lately.
No, because I got a friend that is with a boyfriend right now in
Right.
Namibia, and he, like his Instagram is full of interesting pictures and stories, and I think about my life, and it's like, why I'm not doing that?
You wanna go to
Who-
Namibia to feel realized?
No,
I mean, that would be a White Lotus
Yeah,
plot. Mike White, if you like this storyline, contact us. We got a lot of
oh,
ideas.
and also, I also like the music. Like, I was so against the main theme of season 3, but now, before the episode, we were like playing the song, and yeah, it's catchy, I like it. But apparently, you don't know this, but
I sent it to you.
Ah, the thing about the fight between the.
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Okay, well, so then you know. Well, what happened is like the
The music director of the show,
had a fight with the director of the
Mike White. And yeah, apparently they had fights all the time, even like about including, the iconic music. So I wonder what's gonna happen, because I feel like the music is a big part of the show, the soundtrack.
Yeah, I mean,
Because imagine if people like, I don't know, Love Island music when the girls come
no,
in.
Benny Blanco, I can see. I see an opportunity.
He will love that.
Oof, oof. And anyway, so we move to music.
Yeah,
That
let's
would be a
go.
good transition.
What are we gonna talk about? Well, we got Ariana.
What do you prefer? We got Ariana, we got Benny Blanco, now that we say with Selena, we got Miley Cyrus, we got the three girls from Club Disney, we got Kesha,
I didn't listen to the song.
and well, I think Kesha part of the episode is done. It's just
I'm
basic.
seeing her in June.
Yeah, you told me. The song is just very meh.
Yeah.
And it's giving a little bit of country vibes.
Oh, enough with the country.
It's not country, but you will know what I'm talking about when you listen to it. So, Kesha, flop. We haven't said flop today yet. Flop.
Flop.
I'm gonna
Flop.
say-
A couple of times just
So,
to get in the mood.
which one you want to talk? Ariana?
Well, we can talk about Ariana because she got the
Yeah.
biggest project. It was cute. I love the songs, and I feel like she's trying to make the music sound good. Like it's not about being interesting or
Yeah.
forward, but everything sounds good. Her vocal sounds amazing. It's very sweet, very spring.
And for me, it's a real deluxe version. It's really, it keeps the concept of the album that was released more than a year ago, and she's adding up. And then she did this short movie in YouTube.
Boring.
Yeah, a little bit, but we appreciate the effort.
If you're a fan, you will like it. But
Yes.
if you're not a fan, it's just a little bit. Yeah.
Yes, for you to know, because when I watched it, I didn't know. I had to read it somewhere, and then I understood, and I like it a little bit more. So the video is divided in 4 different acts, which represent each memory that, when you will watch the video, you will know. Each memory that she's watching or rewatching from her life represent 4 parts of her life. So the first one is family vibes, when she was a little girl, with grandma, granda. Oh, we are all so happy. Then Act 2 is when she got famous, and then she became the massive pop star she is. And then the third one is when the things start going down, when the media was criticizing her, when she started
They
with
had a
this
reason.
relationship. Well, everything toxic relationship.
We move on.
boyfriend,
She does a good album, we love her again.
Yes, yeah, but this is what exactly
Yeah.
happened. And then the Act 4 is the father, which actually is the real father of Ariana, which I think is hot and young. I don't know how old is the
Are you sure it's
father.
him?
Yeah. I Google it, 100%. So he put the pieces of Ariana, like a Frankenstein thing, he put them together, and apparently that moment that happened during last year really reconnects Ariana with her father. So, it's,
Oh, we got a happy ending.
yeah.
Oh, I'm happy for them.
Yeah, White Lotus for them.
Yeah.
Where is she from? In
Italy.
And from US? You know the state?
Girl, I don't know. I'm not that invested in Ariana
How
Grande.
many states are in US?
50?
No, 51.
No, 51 is.
No, it's Canada. 51, yeah. I mean,
You wanted to get me. You wanted to get me. Girl.
would you like Italy to be, because now that Trump is kind of doing whatever he wants, do you want Italy to become the 51st state of US?
I don't know if right now it's maybe, let's talk about it in 4 years. I'm not ready to commit for my country, but, maybe.
You never know.
We never know.
You never know.
Depends who's the next president. Maybe somebody hot. I would be like Marilyn.
Well, you already got the red dress.
Yeah. See,
And it's white,
because
it's
you're
white.
in White Lotus mood, and I'm in love. I'm in
Well, yeah, you're in love with ADL. Mama, I'm in love
Yeah.
with ADL.
the remix.
So what else? Anything else to say? We didn't say the name about the name of the deluxe version, which I love it, and I want to say it, which is Brighter Days Ahead.
And we had so much sun in London.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's true, it was like she was foreshadowing the good weather.
Maybe she's not selling. Well, she got number one.
Yeah, she did. She
Yeah.
went back.
Yeah. So
I mean, last week it was dry.
dry. Who's dry?
Like that was
Ah.
no there was no competition.
But the weather wasn't dry.
No, well it was. It was hot and dry.
No, but guys, like you don't understand. If you're not from London, you don't
Yeah.
understand. Because we've been like for a month, with probably 15, 20 days.
I mean,
Right days.
last year it was so bad, so
yeah.
everybody's waiting for the summer. And nobody's depressed anymore. Everybody's
No.
like, oh, I feel so good, I feel so good.
You know, I can see White Lotus season
In
4
London.
London. Imagine.
Get stabbed in one of the outside the tube station. Get your phone stolen.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
So yeah, then we got Selena. Flop.
flop. Yeah.
Flop.
Well, actually, it's not a flop. For us, emotionally, it's a flop.
For me, it's flop conceptually. Right?
Yes, a conceptual flop.
Yeah.
But in terms of sales, it's not. It's her biggest week of sales with 137,000 units in US.
I mean, they have been everywhere with Benny Blanco. I see them on TikTok all the time.
Yeah.
I kind of like him. Like, he seems like a nice guy, but
Yeah.
I have to say, I'm hating all the music things that he's saying. It makes me realize how bad the music was.
Because of
But
him.
I always say I never liked that kind of era of music. So
Yeah, but you were dancing in heaven to it.
no, I was, but I don't think he aged well.
No, really bad. We always say that.
Yeah.
2010 to 2012 music it sounds so outdated
Yeah.
and basic. Well, actually, Benny Blanco said like his creations are based on two keys on the piano. Like,
Because you didn't know how to play anything else. Girl.
well, because I was thinking about Katy Perry because a lot of hits from Katy Perry are coming from Benny Blanco. But apparently Katy Perry decided to embrace a new project, which is happening in 12 days, maybe?
On the 14th of April, she's going to Spain. Can I even say it?
Not to Spain, no. To Spain.
She's going to space.
Yeah, we are sending the first diva out to the aliens.
Nobody bought the album anymore. She's gonna colonize the alien. 143.
Oof, but I don't know how I feel about it. Like,
I wouldn't do it.
no, I wouldn't do it either.
She got a little kid at home. It's like,
No, but I have to say that there's been already commercial flights going on.
I mean,
quite
one
often.
just exploded today. You sent me.
No, but the one that I sent you exploded, it was a satellite or
Right.
something like this.
Okay.
But also, while I was reading into a lot of these things, there's now so much crap around the Earth. Because we sent a satellite, and then the satellite do her
Yeah.
thing, and then she stays there forever.
Yeah.
So apparently, because we have sent already so much shit, and we're still sending shit and trash, and there's no Hoovers there, and so in the future it's gonna be a problem
Yeah.
for the people. Well, so maybe Katy Perry is
She's going to clean. She's going to clean space. No,
Yeah.
but we want to live stream it. Didn't we say like if there's like a live stream, we want to do like
Yeah.
a live reaction of a drink and a chat.
a famous Spanish guy went maybe a month ago, and they did a live stream in my country in Telecinco.
I mean, I'm sure they're gonna be somewhere to see it because it's
Yeah,
famous. It's
100%.
Katy Perry. It's the wife of Jeff Bezos.
We're thinking. I don't know if I want to say it because it's really dark humor, but if it explodes, they can play fireworks. I mean, it's just a joke.
It's just a joke.
Yeah,
Just a joke.
like we love Katy Perry.
We wish her well.
Yes, and she can sing also E.T.
Yeah.
and
She can bring Kanye West with her.
But we are all very excited for you. Like, it's the first artist that she's not she didn't have enough with the planet Earth that she wants to go far ahead.
Do you want to hear something funny?
Always, all the
I was
time.
at a party a couple of weeks ago, and it was all new people that I didn't know, and it was all gay guys. And then one of them asks, who's your favorite pop diva? You know, as gay people do. And one guy said, Katy Perry and Dua Lipa. I was laughing so much, just because I was like, these are like nobody's favorites. It's so weird when somebody's like, Katy Perry is my favorite. Who says that?
I mean, like, and you're in the time, you know, in the same period to say maybe Lady Gaga. Rihanna was already fading away.
And then, you know, for you to say also Dua Lipa, which is another... You know, these are like the girls that are just there. They are not really nobody's
But
favorite.
You follow him on Instagram. He doesn't deserve.
Do I follow?
Block,
Yeah, he was very nice. But that made me laugh.
Yeah, did he ask you back?
You asked me a lot of questions today.
Yeah, I feel like...
What have you been up to? Let's talk about that.
Well, I haven't been doing much. Well, I went to Carnival.
You went to Carnival, yeah? How was
I went
that?
to, but not Rio de Janeiro because there's no budget. So, that could be White Lotus as well. Rio de Janeiro.
Brasilo.
Yeah.
Brasilo.
Brasilia. Yeah, so I went to Palomas, which is Canary Island. Nice weather, nice gowns.
Beautiful gowns.
Beautiful gowns. And yeah, we were like super drunk. I went to most of my best friends there, meeting people from the islands. Cause, yeah. Oh, you know what happened to me? I don't know if I told you. You know, well, because basically we got this channel, but I got another YouTube channel where I do different things because I'm multi-talented. Yeah.
Yes.
So, you know, like, I was there, like, I was super drunk, and then someone stopped me and said, like, oh, is that you, Jorge? And I was like, yes, and he was like, oh, I know you from YouTube, because, and I was like, really?
You thought it was us. You
Yeah.
thought it was a drink and a chat.
I wish, but no, it was from my other channel, which is about psychology, neuropsychology and all this shit. But, you know, like, it made me feel...
Famous.
And then I was like, because I was, yeah, as I told you, super drunk, but so was he. So I was happy that I was not looking like an idiot. And then I was... You know, because it felt like a meet and greet. And I was like, how do I look for you in real life? Because you always see me on a screen. Like, what do you think? Like,
Well, you're like the pop star behind the screen, and they're watching you from home.
I was living it. I was like, do I look taller or shorter than you expected?
Shorter.
And then my friends were looking at me because we needed to go to get another drink, and they were trying to cut the conversation, and I wanted to cut the conversation, but I didn't want to because I was feeling like this.
You love the
celebrity
glory and the fame.
Yeah, so please, if you see me anywhere, stop me again, like you or whoever. Like I can have a proper conversation, and yeah.
Please, if I'm, with my family or in my free time, do not stop me. I value my privacy, and thank you for respecting this.
Yeah, well, so we are different, but you can do whatever you want to me. Yeah.
Well.
Oh, but I forgot. I don't know how I didn't tell you, because that's probably the biggest thing that happened to me this month.
Well, I'm happy for you. I think we are done. I think we've been talking for a while.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So Miley Cyrus, there's no time for you. Actually, yes, there's time for you. She released what's the name? End of the World, and it sounds fresh. Summer. I'm driving. I'm putting the like very 4th of July, and very fresh, very Harry Styles, very Watermelon Sugar.
I'm not feeling it yet.
No, but you will. It's not gonna be a massive hit, but Miley Cyrus, even though the music videos are super boring, like this new song, yes, I'm in for it. Nobody, because the streamings are shit, but happy for you.
All right, perfect. Well,
I'm
then
done.
like, comment, subscribe, share.
Yes, please.
We didn't say it today because we don't have to tell you. But send it to your friends.
Exactly. And tell us what you think about White Lotus. Tell us about what you think about his sexual drive. Where do you think is the lover? We will know more probably in 2 weeks' time. They will be together. They will be already on a
All right then, everyone.
Bye.